Welcome aboard Friday's market wrap up here. TOPGUN Options, Matthew Buckley, call sign Wiz, and man, what a this is a week for the books, man. War, oil, volatility, rips, dips, you name it, man. We're having a blast here at TOPGUN Options trading this volatile market. I just bought some puts on the VIX, put on a bullish double vertical out a couple weeks because this is going to recover, folks. I mean, it's over with. Right? We have complete air superiority over Iran. They went from rippling off bottle rockets to maybe squeezing off one or two yesterday. It's essentially over. The Strait of Hormuz is going to reopen. There's actually ships moving through it already. We'll dig into all this stuff, but this is it's a buying opportunity. Okay, this thing ain't going to go on for another 2-3 weeks or let alone months. Okay. So let's ripple through stuff really quick. Just a heads up, if you didn't grab one of our solo AI memberships, I think we got like one or two monthly memberships left. We knocked out our inaugural brief Monday morning. There's a replay available. You can watch if you missed it. This is our newest live trading and training service here at TOPGUN Options, $197 a month, or you get a nice discount of $19.97 a year. Make sure you're subscribed to my YouTube channel, the TOPGUN Options YouTube channel, and the No Fallen Heroes YouTube channel. Why? Because, I don't know, about an hour, I'm actually heading to the podcast studio to debrief this. This was an absolute train wreck, clown car nightmare. A Kuwaiti F-18 shooting down 3 F-15E Strike Eagles. Just saw, a video today. I mean, this guy's WVR, within visual range. So I got the deets from somebody who I trust with my life. Guy flew Hornets with the Kuwaitis as an instructor pilot for years. He's over in Qatar right now, teaching them how to fly Eagles. I have the intel, and it's going to shock you. But absolute buffoonery, stupidity, and just zero excuse. And like I said, I'll dig into this this afternoon on the Max Afterburner podcast. I think I'll drop that one on Monday. But it's a lot more to cover than in this Friday market wrap up. But just, hey man, fog of war sucks. Keep your head on a swivel. The fact that the media, this isn't like breaking news and still they aren't talking about it. I mean, obviously the guy ain't white and he's got a sweatshirt that says property of Allah. What a coward. If that's the property of Allah, thank God I don't believe in Allah. Keep your head on a swivel, folks. Joe Biden, Democrats, wide open borders for years. A buddy of mine flew for customs and border, Hilo, and he said, Wiz, you wouldn't believe how many prayer rugs and Korans and stuff we find in the desert. It was wide open, folks. There are sleeper cells in this country. And even if you don't think there are sleeper cells, there's idiots. There are idiots like this radical Islamic jihadist who want to kill you. Stay strapped. Thank God I live in the free state of Florida where we can carry. And just when you're in public spaces, man, keep an eye out because this might see more of that. The Washington-Iran war pessimists. These people are insufferable. The Democrats, the mainstream media, they're literally rooting for the United States to fail at this point. I mean, I couldn't stand Barack Hussein Obama or Joe Biden, but when they ordered troops into combat, man, it was one team, one fight. Period. I'm old enough to remember that in the old days. The politics stopped at the water's edge. Troops get home safe. All right, now we're going to rip each other to shreds, right? This is an absolute disgrace. I mean, Hakeem Jeffries, Chuck Schumer, I mean, do they want to fly to the Ayatollah's funeral? They acted like this when Trump killed General Soleimani in his first term. The guy was responsible for 608 deaths of Marines, sailors, and soldiers. I mean, they were wailing about this. This is an absolute disgrace. These people are disgusting. There are young men and women out on the tip of the spear, and they need our support, period. Don't agree with it, with the policy, we can talk about that at another time. But man, the whole cesspool of these people essentially just being absolutely pessimistic is getting old. So market kind of turned around. Let's just pull up the S&P 500 real quick. I'm looking at it on my other screen here. Hey, real quick, losing trade, man. I had a, what was it, 290 287.5, JP Morgan bull put spread on. Thought that thing looked safe, man. I was bottom fishing down here, right here. I mean, boom, I got blown out of it today. So I'll be the first one to admit when I got a losing trade, man. So I rolled that JP Morgan spread down and out to next Friday. So took it on the chin, but rolling it down and out to next Friday, I lessened my loss. I'm not taking a max loss on that trade, but I'm glad JP Morgan was up on my screen when I pulled it up. But yeah, I just didn't see this huge implosion. So there's the SPX. Here's what we're doing, man. When the market turns at these bottoms, I've just been buying some calls, some 0 days to expiration calls, man, just slightly out of the money, like 25 bucks. And TGO members have been doing the same thing. Let's go look. Man, lie, trades don't. Let's go look in the Hunters where we did some of these calls. There I just posted, hey, I'm bottom fishing with some VIX puts. Out the next Friday. I can show you those. There's my trade alert for JP Morgan. Hey man, I'm rolling it out the next week. So there you go. Let's go look at, bought some calls in it to win it, doubling up. John, out. I'll take 800. Thanks, Wiz. Chad, out. 50% profit. I got out with a quick 1600. Folks, this is free money down here on these volatile swings. The market doesn't, when the S&P 500 gapped opened down and went down to over 2% yesterday, it eventually turned. And as soon as I see these strong candles up, I go buy an out of the money call on the S&P 500. I call it drinking money. I don't drink anymore, but if I did, it would be some drinking money. So that's the amount of money I'm willing to risk in some lottery ticket calls. And then they rip, right? Same thing this right here, right around here. You just saw when I put that trade alert out. When we got chop, and a couple big candles, I bought a call up here, got out. I mean, that's not hard. The market finds a bottom. It doesn't gap down and just like keep going infinitely down until the closing bell. I've never seen that. Or maybe I have, like in the global financial crisis. I just can't remember when. So buying an upside call at the money or slightly out of the money has been free money. Why to get off on that tangent? Because actually the market actually rallied a little bit when this came out. Trump says no Iran deal until unconditional surrender, man. I mean, when's the last time we heard that? Japan, Germany, like no negotiation, no nothing. I want to hear the words unconditional surrender, man. I mean, love or hate what's going on, it's going to end. And that's how it's going to end. This was a baller move earlier in the week. The Iranians didn't close the strait, folks. I mean, God, the USS Charlotte torpedoing a Iranian corvette or frigate or whatever it was. We own the water, we own the airspace, we own underwater. But it was Lloyd's of London earlier in the week. They're like, done, no more, we're not insurance, we're pulling your insurance policies. Or if you want to go through the strait, you got to pay 20 times more. Trump, what did Trump say? Baller move. I'm putting a 400-year company essentially out of business. Lloyd's of London, like the East India Trading Company, I think it dates back to like the 1600s. Trump said, you know what, we'll do it. The DFC, the United States Development Finance Corporation, will insure your ships for a cheaper price than Lloyd's. Whoa. Oh, and by the way, we'll throw a destroyer off your starboard side to protect you going through the Hormuz. So it's starting to move again, folks. The reason it was, quote, shut down wasn't because of Iranians, man. If a dude even gets in a rowboat with a rifle on a pier in Iran, he will be killed. So it's not closed for military stuff. It's closed for risk management. But who is wanking the most right now? China. Xi. Last time I checked, Xi Jinping and China got the vast majority of their oil from who? Venezuela. How's that looking? Every tanker that leaves Venezuela now stops where first? Galveston, Texas. They also got majority of their oil from who? Iran. So Xi picked up the phone earlier this week and said, hey, enough with the threatening to close the strait down. We need oil. And then here we go. First, a China-linked ship, now a U.S. sanctioned gas tanker transits the choke point. So this is why I'm telling you, this is a buy down here. I reserve the right to be completely wrong. Wiz, it got worse, and we're ripping down to the 200-day moving average. I'll take the other side of that trade. It's not getting worse. Project your thoughts forward in space and time. Do you think this time next week, next Friday, you're going to see breaking news? There's a new mullah, and the Iranian Air Force has been reconstituted, and the Navy refloated itself, and it's not happening. It's over with. We have complete domination of the skies. And don't be one of these panicans, right? The pessimist. They have so many missiles. Hey, Einstein or Clausewitz, I don't care how many missiles they have. First of all, they're underground. Second of all, what do missiles need? Say it with me. Launchers. Every time they poke their head up and race out to put one of these bottle rockets on a launcher, the launcher gets destroyed. You can have 1,000 missiles right now and no launchers, and they're not doing anything. Last time I checked, until these things sprout from the ground and shoot themselves, they need dudes to launch them. You need operators, you need technicians. Every time one of those dudes sticks their heads up above a trench, they're killed. So enough with the panicans here, man. Oh, Iran's got a stockpile of missiles. They just don't sprout from the ground and launch, man. It's just... But again, these people went from being like vaccine or COVID experts to tariff experts. They're experts at everything, right? And here they are, experts at surface-to-air missiles. I think I know just a hair more than most of those people do. Russia is big winner as Iran war drains supplies that Ukraine needs. What are these headlines for? Bullish Raytheon. It's one of the only green on my screen today is what? My Raytheon position. I have a bull put spread that's printing money. Raytheon is the way, folks. If you're not long-term bullish on Raytheon, you're a fool. I mean, look at this chart. Straight up. After the October 7th attacks, Raytheon, the stock itself is up over 200%. We have TGO members whose options positions are up over 1,000%. That's why you trade options and not stocks. Stocks are for chumps. Smart people trade options. This was bad. This was the other reason, obviously, the market imploded. This was a horrific jobs miss. Lost 92,000. Thought everything was great. President Trump, well, I mean, look at this. Where is it? 126 was blowout jobs numbers. They were forecasting 58, negative 92. That is an ugly looking trend in the jobs market. And between us ladies, it's going to get worse. Morgan Stanley stock got hammered this week. They got rid of 3% of the bank's workforce. I briefed you earlier in the week, what? Slack. Did you see Jack Dorsey last week? 40%. 4,000 Slack employees. Jack Dorsey, the hippie-looking guy that used to own Twitter. You know, I'm so cool. I'm a cool billionaire. I live in a yurt and I wear mala beads. And I just blasted an email firing 4,000 of my employees because I'm a billionaire oligarch and I'm not really that spiritual, I guess. Oracle plans thousands of job cuts. Folks, AI not only is going to kill us all eventually, it's going to take just about everybody's job. Do you not believe me? Amazon lays off robotics staff in latest cuts. Man, I could ripple through all of this, folks. Oh, let me put the Raytheon story over near my weapons thing. Buy Raytheon. Buy it with both hands and then buy some more. What's this? Some tech layoffs, man, and real estate. Talking about real estate agents gone. They will not exist in the immediate future. These AI things can read contracts, negotiate, do everything in the blink of an eye better than any human being. I mean, this is stupid. This is a no-brainer. Some of the Helus, it used to be Cybin. Its ticker now is HELP. Took it on the chin. Folks, and I released a proprietary document. I put this in the member area, digging in all this stuff, folks. They got to the market has to dial down these expectations in the psychedelic stocks. It's all way too over the ski tips. I mean, there's great stuff going on, but they're pricing in like curing cancer here. So I'm buying. I just added more to my Helus stock. I'm buying every dip in all of these psychedelic names. Once the market adjusts to kind of reality and you stop getting the speculators like, oh my God, this stuff is just absolutely insane, little bit of reason in here is going to be fine, and I appreciate it. But we had a blast this week, man. Printing money as the market goes up, down, or sideways. That's what we do here at Top Gun Options. I mean, look at this. Yeah, drinking money call for tomorrow. Love this stuff, man. We are having a great week. Make sure you join Top Gun Options, man. Go check out our AI service, Solo AI, on our website under the trade groups, and I'll see you Monday morning at 10 a.m. Eastern for our Solo AI brief. Have a great rest of your day. Fights on, namaste, and basi basi. I pray we have peace on earth. soon.